Hi everyone. So this video I'll be walking you through some basic Elasticsearch queries. Namely, it will be like the match queries, MatchPhrase, and the term queries, and a fuzzy match search query. So let's get started. So first, what I do is I'll get some sample data. So this data was available on my machine, so I'm first deleting it. I will delete the index first, just to start from fresh, and next I'll delete the file also. This file was available is there on my sample data folder, so I deleted that index and the file. Now we'll get started. So first you can download this particular file. It will be available in the description of this video, so you can download this Shakespeare.json. It contains some information about the speaker, the line ID, the play ID, and some textual data for our searching. So once the file is downloaded, what I can do is I can create that index. So this is how you can create the index. So as you would have seen that I deleted the database in my first command, and then I'm creating it. So I'll just walk you through. So first I deleted that Shakespeare index, then I downloaded the file, and what I'm doing is now I'm creating that Shakespeare index with the mapping. So mapping is basically a schema. So this particular index contains speaker field, play name, line ID, and the speech number. So these are the properties, and this is how we send this particular information, the mappings. And this, what it will do, it will create that particular index, and next we can just confirm if the index is successfully created, and you will see the mappings which we have given has successfully gone in, and some other value, default value, which Elasticsearch has allocated to it, right? And next what we can do is we take the JSON file and we send it, we upload it. So this step, it will this is a new line delimited JSON file, ND.json file, and I am posting it to the Elasticsearch, which is running on 9200, and I created the index in my previous step, Shakespeare. And then you can pass in the data binary flag and specify the JSON file which you have just downloaded, and this will upload all the data that is there in that JSON file. So this will take some time because the number of records are a lot of records in that JSON file. I'll show you in the next, like how is the file looks like. So this will upload all the information from the JSON file and populate the Shakespeare index with all the information. So in the meantime, I can just show you how does that look like. So this is the JSON file. So you will see, if I go to the first line, you will see the index name, ID, and then the actual values, the type, the line ID, play name, Henry, speech number, line number, speaker, and all those things. And it is around, if I go to the end of it, so this file is consisting of around 200,000 lines, more than 200,000 lines, 222,000 lines it contains, right? So my data has successfully populated into the Elasticsearch. Now I can go to Kibana and run some commands. So for that I go to the Kibana console, and I can come here, the three line icons, and come to DevTools, and this is where I am now. So what I can do now is I can just confirm if my Shakespeare index is there. So you will see that index is correctly there, Shakespeare index. And so now I'll start doing some searching. Okay. So you can just confirm, anyway we confirm, but you can get some more information about the index, and So this command is will give you the count number of records in that. So you will see it's around 111,396 total count, right? And so this is the just some query to get some information, like this is like a pagination. So I am saying that if you want to randomly get some information, right, so you can just do from page number 200 and 10 records from that page. So I am just fetching some random data for my testing. So you can pick any of them and perform your queries on that. And so I have just like taken a record and let's say ID equal to 205. So this information it should fetch me. So you have to take in the ID value. So I just taking ID number 205, and I get the information of that single record, specific record. Next, I can just confirm the mapping. Mapping is basically the schema. So to perform, so you can see under mappings properties. So it will have a column, a field name of line ID, which will be type integer, a line number which is of text, and it has also text line number dot keyword also. So that is I will cover that in my future lessons. Play name is keyword, speaker is keyword. So basically this is like keyword in the sense it is exact matching. This wouldn't be used for text analytics, and speech number is integer, and the field which we will be looking into is text entry, which is of type text. So we can do some like text searching. And finally one more field of type text. Okay, so now if I perform a search which is just delete this rest over. So this is like a match query. So this is how the query is constructed. You have a match query, and I have taken the field text entry, and you have just seen that for record number 205 I can just copy paste the whole value. So I'll just show you what it means. Like so it will give me that information and some other information as well. So if I do a search, so first is of course the perfect match which came in, but it will take all the tokens from this word and it will give me more, like it will see if there is a king in that, I will be there, dam will be there, sons. It will take all token one by one and it give you the results. So this is like a kind of search across. It will take all the words and create a token and do a search. So you will get all this information back. Next, if I just change that, I'll just show you. If you want to make like phrase match, so phrase match is basically you want to don't want to include like words one by one. So this is a match phrase query, and I have given the exact phrase as it is. It is case sensitive. So if I do a search, I will get only one hit. So this time I get a one hit because it's a match phrase query, and this is a match query. Okay. Let me get some space here, and next I will perform a term query. So term query is basically if you want to like search integer or dates or the exact match. It's basically not used for textual match. It's used for something like keywords. So if I search like this term king, so it will be like this is like a term query. Let's point it out. This is a term query, and it will go across and find all the text entry where king is present, like a small lowercase king, right? Next query that I will be performing is the is actual usage of term query. So this is like for example, where I showed you the line ID, right? Line ID 206, it's an integer. I want to perform the exact match. So this is the usage of term query. So I will get back line ID equal to 206. So this is the term query. This is used for keyword types, right? And next is I will perform a query on like a this is again one more query, like let's say you have some more line ID, you can just perform, so it will give you whatever we have just seen. So and next I will do some fuzzy matching. So fuzzy search is basically like you can so you will see that play name is Henry, right? Henry 4th, right? But in my case I have like I have purposefully like misspelled Henry, and I have not put Henry 4th. I have just put I have not put Roman V, right? But I am doing fuzziness auto. Like auto is like value is 2, so there is some theory behind it. And if I search like this, it will do an auto search of Henry, and it will pick up all the values where the spelling doesn't match, but it will still get me the values. And there's one more, like for fuzziness value, the automatically is like a value of 0, 1, 2, but if we don't want that, we can provide like make it more and more relaxed, so we can provide a value more than the fuzziness value. So here in this case I have increased the value of fuzziness to 9, and you will see that it would still give me the values, right? Okay, so this it has all still brought me the value, so I can just show you some documentation around that. Yeah, so this is the fuzzy query match. So basically it will change a character, so you can misplace one character, you can remove one character, and you can insert a character, and it can also do a transpose of one character. So if you want, you can provide value of auto, and the theory behind fuzziness is actually this one. So if you just click fuzziness, so you will see the values like 0, 1, 2. So 0 to 2, if the character length is only 0, between 0 to 2, the value will be 0 fuzziness value. If it is 3 to 1, fuzziness value will be 1. If more than 5, it 2. But if you, in my example, I gave value very high, so to make it more relaxed. Yeah. So this is the demo for today. I'll be making future lessons on different other topics as well. So please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you very much. Bye.